This is interesting. Top 25 most dangerous jobs in the United States. Now, before I go through some of these, this is really important because we opened up today's show talking about the self-employed mentality. And I was talking about if you act like the owner, I mean, you're going to do things that most people won't do because owners, they'll do anything. And Alex, I thought this was interesting, this study, and we're going to go through this. The top 25 most dangerous jobs, we'll walk through some of these. But the study found that self-employed workers in these areas were 3.5 times more likely to die on the job than hourly salary workers. So there's a little, I know, Nathan just like, geez, man. But listen, this is important. Because owners who work in these kind of dangerous jobs, owners, you got to be careful. You care more than everybody else, right? So let's take the most dangerous job. We'll start with it, logging. So logging workers, the injury rate, fatal injury rate. So we're talking about people dying. 111 per 100,000 workers. So it's a $41,000 job. You got to be careful. Let me just tell you something, okay? And this is the encouragement to you owners out there, because this isn't just a physical issue. This is, this could be a financial issue. Let me explain. You may not work in a physically dangerous job, small business owners, but you could get yourself in financial ruin and kill your company. You kill your company financially, rather, by being so maniacally focused on trying to make it happen that you can't pull back and go, whoa, this is dangerous. Let me give you the example. If you own a logging company and you've got deadlines and you've got a worker who's going, I'm not willing, they know it's dangerous. What does the hourly worker do? Most of them, they go, I'm not going to try to pull that off. That's dangerous. The owner steps in and says it's got to be done, and you can die physically. But I just want to pull the metaphor back to say, look, there is great honor in staying alive if you're a small business owner. I don't mean just physically, I mean financially. Like, hey, it's okay to go, you know what? I'm not going to take this crazy risk and because it could pay off, but I'm going to be willing to accept failure and live to fight another day. That's the metaphor. I just feel like it's really important because I see so many small business owners will kill their company, watch, and kill their own dreams because they were so risky. All or nothing, baby. There's a time and a place for that, I guess. But I find that most times it is more honorable to walk away and live and work another day. So, all right, here we go. Logging workers was number 1. Number 2, aircraft pilots and flight engineers. Obviously, this is very, very dangerous. And the majority of these aircraft pilot fatalities occur in privately owned planes and helicopters rather than commercial, because you don't hear about this. You don't hear about, thank goodness, it's been a long time since we've seen an American airliner on American soil crash. So this is a lot of private stuff. Got to be very careful. The one that comes to mind, just a couple years ago, we lost Kobe Bryant and his daughter and other families, friends and family, in a helicopter crash. A senseless helicopter crash, risky, flying in fog, flies into the side of a mountain. Next, derrick operators in oil, gas, and mining. So this is heavy equipment, rotary drills. This is pretty scary stuff. Let's see, roofers next, obviously. I mean, you make one. I'll tell you why I'm not a roofer, because I'm absent-minded. I'd be up on the roof, Joe, and I'd be, hey, did you hear what that one about the priest walks into a bar? Whoop, boom, gone. Just like that. Inside of a week, Nathan, I'd fall off of a roof. Guaranteed. I'm absent-minded. Now, look, we don't want to laugh at fatalities, but here's the point. You talk about talent, passion, mission. You also got to know your personality. If you're a very precise, precision-based, careful person, roofer's great for you because you're safety first. You get up there, you smack a 2x4 in there, step on it. Me, I can't even find my keys half the time. I should never be on a roof. Thought this was interesting. Number 5, garbage collectors. These workers drive a truck through neighborhoods, blah, 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 blah. Many bins are loaded by hand, while some trucks have mechanical lifters. The most common cause of death for these workers is being struck by a garbage truck or another vehicle. This is awful. Why am I doing this story again? This is horrible. Delivery drivers, farmers, firefighters and firefighting supervisors, power linemen. Now, I'm going to point out something here. Power linemen make a salary. I was surprised at this. This is a median, $71,000. Firefighters, $82,000. But delivery drivers, number 7, Alex, on the list, and delivery drivers are making a salary of $29,000. So you're out there driving around all the time. Got to be careful. Crossing guards. I mean, I got to tell you, crossing guards are brave because I just don't trust people. By the way, I see these people riding their bicycles, cycling, and running alongside the road. Not going to do it. Is that what George W. Was it the first George Bush? Not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Don't do that. Crane operators. Landscapers. So this is most common fatal accidents: falls, slips, and trips. Highway maintenance workers. Cement masons. Most common cause of death for cement masons is from falls. Heavy vehicle mechanics. Most common cause of death for these mechanics is transportation incidents. So we've got an overwhelming theme here where it's just people are mindless and they're getting hit by other people's vehicles or by a coworker. Police officers made the list at number 22. Construction workers, number 24. And mining machine operators. So I share this. I didn't want to go through detail all 25, but the reason we share this, I know I'm joking about, it's very depressing, but look, there's great opportunities in some of these fields. That's what I want you to hear. There's great opportunity here. You can make some really good money, but for heaven's sakes, you've got to be mindful and you've got to be careful. Okay? Because I want you getting home. So some of these, and again, these are very trade-heavy type jobs and opportunities. And again, make really great money. But boy, oh boy, make sure you're trained properly. Make sure that you are incredibly careful. And in doing so, you can really score. But boy, we want you to make it home, don't we? The answer is yes.